Alright team, we're going to be making a vegan chocolate cake today. A little bit of an experiment for me. I've never really done this, so here we go. This recipe is straight off the internet. I'll make sure that I put a link to the recipe right down in the description. So we have our oven heating at 350. I have two 9-inch cake pans greased and ready to go. I've taken a cup of almond milk and put a spoonful of apple cider vinegar in it to make it curdle, and it's curdling. I'm going to trust them on that one. Okay, so we're going to add our flour. I got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Sugar. I got a 1 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder. And we have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Make sure that you have baking powder that was bought this decade. Some baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of that. Please don't use the one that's been in your fridge. And a teaspoon of salt. Alright, I'm going to put my paddle on and just stir together my dry ingredients. Just on a low speed. This won't take too long at all. Now I have it. We're going to add to this a 1/2 cup of oil. I have canola oil here. You can also use coconut oil, they say. Six ounces of applesauce. So each of these little deals is 4 ounces, so. There's 4. Eyeball half of this one. Close enough for government work. And we're going to add a tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. And we're going to add the almond milk vinegar mixture. And it did kind of curdle. I'm going to do some research into that. I trust the vegan people. Alright, we're going to put this on medium speed, which on your KitchenAid is 4. Until it's well combined. Alright, now since to lower the speed, we're going to add a cup of boiling water slowly. And I advise you to add this slowly. This looks like it has the potential to not go well. So I'm adding just a couple ounces at a time to let it incorporate. And I'm presuming what this is doing is kind of melting that cocoa butter powder into chocolate. Alright, we got that in. Gonna let that continue to mix. Okay, we have greased parchment lined pans. Now it's really runny, and they say that that's okay. So we'll see. We experiment together today. A friend of mine had a vegan emergency and needed a cake, and the vegan cakeries, I guess, are not essential. So I guess the government thinks that vegans aren't essential. Or they just choose not to be open, which is possible too. So we're going to divide this evenly between our pans. See that that is pretty runny. Some there. Some there. Back over here. We'll come back over here. Give them the old jiggle jiggle flump. Now it's jiggle jiggle flump. And they're going to go in the oven. And put them on the middle rack for about a half hour. (350 degrees Fahrenheit). Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, about 30 minutes later, we got our cakes out of the oven. We've let them rest for about 10 minutes. And now here's the moment of truth. Now we got the parchment paper around the outside. Around the outside. Around the outside. I put some parchment paper on top here. So I'm going to be pretty sure it won't stick to my bowl, plate rather. And we're going to invert it. And there we have a cake. Do the other one. It did rise up a decent amount. All right, 2 for 2. All right, so there are our vegan cakes. We will get them frosted up with some frosting. I'll show you how we make that in just a little bit. Got the parchment paper off the one here to show you what it looks like. And it looks like a cake. So there we go, we got that going for us. All right, so we're gonna finish up our vegan chocolate cake. Our cakes are out of the pans and cooling down. We're gonna make our frosting right now, and we're gonna go with a vegan chocolate frosting. I have in here a cup of cocoa powder, just regular baking cocoa, unsweetened. I just started to dissolve up the lumps now. To this, I'm gonna add a cup and a half. That's 3 sticks of vegan butter, which from what I can see appears to have looked like butter flavored Crisco, really, just by looking at the ingredients and taking a little taste of it. I'm sure there's something else in it, but that was my first impression. Alright, we're going to cream the butter. It's been softening, by the way. Alright, now we're going to add, we have a total of a half cup of almond milk. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of it at first and reserve the rest in case we need more. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, which is about what I have left in here. And we also have 4 cups of powdered sugar. And we're going to do this in a couple of additions. I'll put in about half of it first. Alright. Start this nice and easy. And eventually we're going to get it up to high. Just nice and easy to get started. Alright, let's check our consistency on our frosting here. Has a very good flavor to it, as it should with all the sugar. Gonna add the rest of our 4 cups of sugar here. Probably a splash more of this almond milk. I think we should have enough icing. Take a look in here. That looks like a good consistency, so see what the flavor's like. Tastes good. And I'll go and you see how this looks nice and fluffy there? I'm going to go nice up the cake and I'll show you the finished product. I'll be back. Okay, here we have our vegan chocolate cake all frosted up and ready to go. With vegan buttercream. Recipe is down in the description below. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.